Ever wondered what the wealthy invest in to keep their money growing? In this video, I'm breaking down the top 15 assets that can transform your financial future, from hidden gems to powerhouse investments. If you're ready to start building real wealth, this is one video you can't afford to miss. Hey everyone, welcome back to NextGen Wealth Tips. Today, we're diving into the ultimate list, the 15 assets that can make you rich. Yep, I'm talking about those money makers that can work for you while you're asleep or just binge watching your favorite shows. But I promise, we're going beyond the basics and covering why these assets matter, how they work, and even how to get started. Let's get into it. Gold first up, let's talk about gold. Now you might be thinking, gold? That's old school. And it is, but that's why it's such a strong asset. Gold has been valuable for thousands of years, and interestingly, often increases in value during economic downturns. Why? Because people see it as a safe place to store their money when things get rough. It doesn't rust, doesn't lose its shine, and when the economy is looking like a roller coaster, people flock to it. If you want stability in your portfolio, gold is your shiny financial life jacket. Real estate. Real estate. This is more than just owning a house. It's about owning something that's there, even when everything else goes digital. Land, houses, condos, you name it, and it usually appreciates over time. Plus, real estate provides options. You can flip properties, rent them out, or even invest in a real estate investment trust, REIT, if you don't want to buy physical property. And there's a certain satisfaction in knowing you literally own a piece of earth. How's that for grounding your wealth? Stocks. Stocks are like owning a teeny tiny slice of a company. When that company does well, your slice gets more valuable. But watch out. It's a bit like riding a roller coaster. Thrilling, but not for the faint-hearted. Long term, however, stocks are one of the best ways to build wealth, especially if you diversify. Think tech stocks, healthcare, green energy. The options are endless. And if you're not sure where to start, index funds or ETFs can give you exposure to a whole range of stocks. Speaking of stocks, if you want to start investing but don't know where to begin, check out Robinhood. Investing in stocks, ETFs, and even crypto is easier than ever. Plus, when you sign up using my link below, you'll get a free stock to start your journey. It's an awesome way to dip your toes in the world of investing. Link in the description below. Business equipment. Got a business? Then investing in high-quality equipment can be a game changer. Whether it's tech, machinery, or tools, equipment helps you work faster, smarter, and ultimately make more money. Think of it as giving your business its own superpowers. And remember, this equipment usually qualifies for tax deductions too. So it's a win-win. Boost your productivity and save on taxes. Rental properties. Who doesn't love a little extra income? Rental properties can give you just that. Buy a place, rent it out, and watch the monthly rent roll in. It's like getting a paycheck without clocking in. Plus, real estate often appreciates, so you're earning double time. Rent and property value. Rental properties can also offer tax advantages, like deductions on mortgage interest and property taxes, which makes it even more attractive. High-yield savings accounts. They may not sound exciting, but high-yield savings accounts are a smart, steady way to grow your cash. You're not going to get stock-level returns, but it's safe and there's no stress. It lets you earn interest on your emergency fund, and those small percentages add up over time. It's the tortoise in the race to wealth. But hey, even the tortoise finishes. Owning a business. Starting your own business. This is where you can build something from scratch that's 100% yours. Yeah, it's risky, but if you succeed, the returns can be massive. And beyond just income, business ownership often means tax benefits, opportunities for growth, and the freedom to create. Plus, you get to be the boss. No awkward, "Can I leave early today?" emails to send. Cryptocurrencies. Crypto, our wild card, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all those digital coins that sometimes make you rich overnight, and sometimes, well, they just disappear. It's a high-risk, high-reward game. If you're willing to do some research, crypto could be your ticket to the next financial frontier. And remember, while it's still evolving, blockchain technology is likely here to stay. Just don't put your entire piggy bank in one virtual basket. And if you're looking to get more educated on investments, check out Audible. They have tons of audiobooks on finance, business, and wealth building. Use my link below for a free trial and listen to top financial experts while you're commuting or even working out. It's like having a personal wealth mentor wherever you go. Bonds. Bonds may sound boring, but they're a stable way to earn interest over time. Think of it like lending your money to the government or a company, and they pay you interest in return. Bonds help balance out the riskier parts of your portfolio and are a great way to diversify. Farmland. Farming? You bet. People will always need food, and farmland is as real as it gets. With more demand for organic and local food, farmland isn't just a patch of dirt, it's prime real estate for the future. And you don't have to be a farmer to invest. Some companies specialize in farmland investments. Article art isn't just about hanging something pretty on the wall. It can be an investment that appreciates over time. And if you buy the right piece, it could be worth a fortune. Some pieces even appreciate faster than the stock market. Just make sure it's not the kind your dog could have painted, or at least tell people it's abstract. Private loans. Got extra cash? Private loans let you lend money at an agreed interest rate and earn a return. This works best if you're lending to someone reliable or through platforms that specialize in peer-to-peer lending. But it's a great way to make money if you're willing to take a calculated risk. Education. Education is one of the best assets you can invest in because it directly increases your earning potential. Learning new skills is invaluable, whether it's coding, financial literacy, or negotiation. Education isn't just an asset, it's the foundation for all these other investments. Health. Believe it or not, your health is a top asset. When you invest in fitness, good food, and rest, you're able to perform at your best, make better decisions, and avoid costly medical bills down the line. Health is wealth, my friends, and the best part? No one can take it away from you. Oil. Last but not least, we've got oil. As long as the world runs on energy, oil will remain valuable. It's a bit old school, but still holds major sway in the market. And even though renewables are growing, oil's staying power in energy keeps it valuable for now. Plus, some oil companies are investing in renewables, so they're adapting to the future. And there you have it, the 15 assets that can make you rich. Whether you're into the classic gold, the unpredictable crypto, or building a business, each one has the potential to grow your wealth. Just remember, the key to building assets is thinking long-term and diversifying. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more tips on growing your wealth. Now, since you stayed so long, here is a bonus. With time and skills, you can grow your portfolio to unbelievable numbers. Stock options. What are stock options? First things first, what exactly are stock options? Simply put, a stock option is a contract that gives you the right, but not the obligation, to buy or sell a specific stock at a predetermined price within a set period. Think of it as a way to bet on where you think a stock's price will go, without actually buying the stock itself right away. Types of stock options: calls and puts. There are two main types of options: calls and puts. A call option gives you the right to buy a stock at a certain price, which is known as the strike price. You'd buy a call option if you think the stock price is going to go up, because if it does, you'll get to buy the stock at that lower price, then sell it at the higher market price. A put option gives you the right to sell a stock at the strike price. You'd buy a put if you think the stock price will go down, allowing you to sell at the higher strike price even if the stock drops. So remember, calls are for when you expect the stock to rise, and puts are for when you expect it to drop. How do they work? Okay, so let's say you think Company X's stock, currently trading at $100, is going to go up over the next month. You could buy a call option with a strike price of $105. If the stock goes above $105 before the option expires, you could buy at that lower price and sell at the market price, pocketing the difference. With a put, it's the opposite. You're looking to profit if the stock price goes down. So if you think company X's stock will drop from $100 to $80, you'd buy a put with a strike price of $90. If it falls as expected, you can still sell at $90 even though the stock is now worth $80. Why use stock options? Now, why would anyone want to use options instead of just buying or selling stocks? Here are a few reasons. 1. Leverage. With options, you can control a large amount of stock for a relatively small amount of money. This allows you to potentially make a bigger profit with less capital. 2. Flexibility. Options give you more strategies to play with. For instance, you can make money when the market goes up, down, or even sideways. 3. Risk management. Options can act as a form of insurance. Let's say you own stock in a company and think it might go down. You can buy a put option to protect yourself, just in case the price drops. Understanding expiration dates. One important detail with options is the expiration date. Options contracts have a time limit, which means you have to act before they expire. If you're right about the stock's movement within that time, great. But if you're wrong, you could lose the money you paid for the option, which is called the premium. In the money, at the money, and out of the money. Now, when talking about options, you'll hear these terms: in the money, at the money, and out of the money. In the money means the option has intrinsic value. For calls, the stock price is above the strike price, and for puts, the stock price is below. At the money means the stock price is the same as the strike price, so there's no real profit or loss if you exercise it right now. Out of the money means the option has no intrinsic value. For calls, this is when the stock price is below the strike price, and for puts, it's when the stock price is above. Knowing these terms helps you evaluate whether an option is worth exercising or if it might be better to sell the contract or let it expire. Let's put it all together with a quick example. Imagine you believe a stock, say ABC Corp, which is currently at $50, will go up over the next month. You buy a call option with a strike price of $55. If ABC Corp's price goes up to $60, your option is now in the money, because you could buy it at $55 and sell at $60, making a profit. But if the stock only goes up to $53, your option is out of the money and may not be worth exercising, since buying at $55 would be a loss. Risks of stock options. Options can be powerful, but they come with risks. Because options have an expiration date, there's a time factor that doesn't exist with regular stocks. If the stock doesn't move as you expected by the expiration date, you could lose the entire premium you paid for the option. It's always smart to do your research, consider the market trends, and remember that options aren't a guaranteed win. They're a tool for those willing to take some calculated risks. So there you have it, an intro to stock options. They're flexible, offer leverage, and can even help manage risk, but they're not without their own. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more content like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more NextGen wealth tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. If we get 100 likes, I can make a video describing it more. And do not forget to use that link in the description to get yourself a head start investing.